Hi everyone, I just wanted to do a quick video because it was recently brought to my attention that the sun is still in between the horns of Taurus, and so I just wanted to show you what's going on in the heavens right now according to Sky Live, the online planetarium, and I'm sure all the different websites vary a little bit in how they depict these things, but as you can see, the sun is still in the general vicinity of the horns of Taurus. When I had checked this back on June 8th, it was actually exactly in between the two horns, and I'll just show it to you what it looked like on June 8th. Okay, so you can see the sun was exactly in between the two horns, and now it's traversed to about here. Okay, so I just brought it back to June 20th so you can see it. So it's still in between the two horns. As you can see, this is the Alpha star would be right here. This would be Aldebaran, and then these are the two horns of Taurus. This would be the Beta star, which is El Nath, which means wounded or slain. And then this right here would be the Zeta star. This is the letter Z in the Greek. And then Tav, of course, is the last letter of the Hebrew alphabet. And Z is the last letter of our alphabet. Of course, the last letter of the Greek alphabet would be Omega, but this would be the last letter of our alphabet. So it's interesting that it's just still in between these two horns, and it hasn't gone into Gemini yet. So it's on its way to Gemini, and what's interesting is what's going on in the heavens over here, which is something that I noticed, because as you can see right here is Venus, which is the bright morning star, which represents Jesus. And then over here is the moon, which represents the bride. And you see Venus and the moon are right by the constellation Cetus, which is the sea monster. And as you can see, it's quite big. It goes all the way down to here. So you have Cetus, the sea monster, over here. And then here's Aries, the ram, which represents Jesus. And then over here you have Pisces. And of course, Aries, the ram, is the one that cuts the cords binding Pisces to Cetus, the sea monster. And then you also have Andromeda over here. So it's interesting that this is where you have Venus and the moon currently, and the sun is still in between the horns of Taurus, and it's on its way to Gemini. So I just thought I would give you a quick update of what's going on in the heavens. So thanks for watching, and God bless you. Actually, there's one more thing that I forgot to mention. If you fast forward this to July 20th, I just want to show you what it looks like. This will be 1 month from now, and this will be just about 4 days from the completion of the counting of the Omer, which would be on July 24th. And on July 20th, you have Venus, the bright morning star, right in between the horns of Taurus, and you have the moon right next to it. So there's a conjunction with Venus and the moon on July 20th, and the sun will be just exiting Gemini at that point and heading towards Cancer, which represents the nations, because the crab is an unclean animal, and so it represents the nations. So that would be what would be going on towards the end of the counting of the Omer. And I'll just go ahead and fast forward it to the 24th, which would be the last day, just to see what it looks like. And so we have the sun going into Cancer. The moon would be over here. And Venus would still be in between the horns of Taurus. And so just wanted to do an update on what was going on in the heavens. And thanks again for watching, and God bless you all.